Hey everybody, welcome along. This is Frilioth, and I've just logged on to the server to do a little bit more Hurtcrafting, and I was met by this, which is a bit of a problem because my house used to be here. Here to be specific, it was here. It was my house, and I've done a bit of investigating on Reddit and a few others, and it turns out that I made a really stupid schoolboy error. I mean, proper stupid noob error. Basically, this fella here, an ownership stake, I was under the impression that it gave me the land. It gave me access to the land, but nobody else. And me, like being a prize idiot, I stuck it right on the border of my land. What I didn't do is put it inside my building. So anyway, along came, who was it? Along came Kakperbilik 123 and Requis Johnson. They've added themselves to my ownership stake, which gave them access to my land. And they've taken down my house and nicked everything that was in it, which I probably deserve for doing something so ridiculously stupid. So at the start of this episode, I have nothing. I've got nothing. So this episode is going to be me running around trying to stock up again. And I certainly won't make that mistake again. But I wasn't aware you could do that. You know, I just assumed, and you know what assuming does. I just assumed that having an ownership stake gave me permission to build on that plot of land and nobody else. It clearly doesn't. So, for God's sake, whatever you do not put your ownership stake outside. Put it inside your house. Put it inside a room inside your house, and don't allow anybody else to get near it. Otherwise, they will take everything you've got. And I'd got quite a bit. And now I don't have anything. So I'm just going to head up that way. Over there. Oh yeah, pointy. And start collecting again. I've done a lot of running around. That's spawn. I think spawn is over there. And the different biomes are obviously all around the place. But there's the first towny kind of place along this road, and a little bit past the town is some kind of nuclear thing when it looks like the biome changes into forest or something. It certainly gets colder up that way. So anyway, I've wasted enough time. I've wasted enough time being really upset, and I should have, if I'd have even kept some stuff on me, I wouldn't have lost it. But they've taken everything. They've even taken down the house. Why oh spells yo-yo. They've taken down my house. So anyway, I'll start doing a bit of digging. I'll maybe fast forward this a little bit so you don't have to see me running around like an idiot. And I'll get enough resources to build myself another base over that way. Obviously, my first port of business is going to be getting myself some wood and a bit of flint, so I can at least make myself a fire if it gets cold. But I've got a hat and I've got a nice pair of boots. Fortunately, I had them on me. I don't know what's up there. Let's have a look up there. There's a big arch up here. I wonder if it's significant. If we can find any orongs. It took me about 4 episodes to realise they were called orongs. I was calling them all kinds of things, wasn't I? So today is just going to be a unfortunately, a resource gathering episode. I'd rather not have done that. You know, I really would have been nice to, you know, to have done some advanced building. The building in the game, albeit it is basic, but it allows you to do quite a bit of stuff. I'm still struggling on how to make a 2-story house because at the moment I can't seem to build any stairs. I'm using ramps, so the only way I can see you doing it is using ramps, which just looks very untidy. I can't believe they did that. Hopefully I'm going to be able to get my own back. Hopefully. Oh look, one of their. Can only assume that is. Oh, there's stuff in it. Oh, there's not stuff in it. I can only assume that's one of their crafting benches that they've put down and left. So yeah, as I was saying, I hope that I'm going to be able to get my own back on those guys. But that's the problem with playing on a public server. Like I said to you right at the very beginning, if you're on a public server, you're up against other people, and they will try everything they can to get one over on you. And if that means taking advantage of your stupidity, then they will. So I'm going to need food. I'm going to need. Oh, at least I've kept my clothes. That would have been a bit stupid for me to take my clothes off before I logged off. That would have been really ridiculous, wouldn't it? I wouldn't put it past myself, you know, with what I've done. I've done nothing but kick myself, you know. Well, I logged on and I thought the server would reset, so I checked that to start with, and I'm told that it hasn't been. And so I started, and I noticed their names on my ownership stake. So I started asking a few questions and posted something on Reddit, and had a lot of people laughing at me. How can you be so stupid? Of course that's what happens. Didn't you know? Obviously I didn't know. I bloody do now. It's all a part of the learning curve though, isn't it? If the game was easy, it wouldn't be any fun. So I've got a bit of running around to do today rather than more investigating, which would have been nice. I'm going to get one of those one day. Okay, so I'm here at the some kind of army base, something like that anyway. Right, before I go in, I think I'll just knock myself up a fire. And just have a bit of steak to sort myself out. Oh man, those big old things. Going the other way. Alright, we'll have a wander around in here to see if we can find anything. Nope. Oh man, he came at me a bit quick, didn't he? Wow, he did. Whew. Forgotten how quick they were. Wow. Oh, there's got to be something in here. Anything. Just give me something. Just an engine or a gearbox or a few tyres. Come on. Get those right on the bridge of the nose and they go down. Don't and they won't, and they give you a kick in. Where are you? Where are you? There's somewhere else. Raw steak's better than no steak. Found out as well that this axe, I think it's an iron axe, deals more damage than my spear. So hence the reason I'm not using my spear. Alright, we'll do these containers. Come on. Oh wow. Can it get in here? Oh, it can. Can it get in here? Can it glitch through the walls? It's almost through, isn't it? It's almost through the wall. Wow. Wow. Still nothing. Am I just being unlucky, or is this... Yeah, you will look at me like that. Whoa, bit of server lag. I have got a pig after me. Did a bit of chasing, didn't he, that one? Oh, he's coming, he's seen me. I have to be careful now. I'm starting to take a bit of a kick in. Oh, there's still nothing. No crates, nothing. You don't think these things don't exist. Right, I think I'm going to build a base around here, because there seems to be a lot of food. Resource seems to be pretty abundant. Yeah, all of this. It looks like the biome changes over there as well. Whether that's some kind of desert or whether that's something else, I don't know, but it looks like it changes around here. So maybe over there somewhere is a good place to build a base. Let's just have a look over what this biome is over here. Oh yeah, look. Snow. Snow on the floor, ice on the... whereabouts are we? Ice on the grass. Whoa! Came out of nowhere again, didn't he? Oh, okay. Fantastic. Now I believe that's radioactive. Radioactive, radioactive. And also, can you see, you might not be able to see that, there's those hyena things over there, right in the middle, that spit venom at you, or poison, or something. Anyway, they're dirty sods and they spit at you. So, and I don't know whether they give you anything else rather than just spitting at you, or whether that's it. I'm assuming you get fur off of them. Whether you get meat off of them, I don't know. Oh, is that... Can you see that? Can you see that there? Right in the middle, yes it is. Right in the middle, that's a Yeti. A Sasquatch of some kind. Brilliant. Brilliant. I think I'm going to call it a day here. I'll call it a day here. We've found our first change in biome, I think. I don't know whether this is a forest or... It's certainly not snow, isn't it? It looks like a forest biome. It's got a change in vegetation, Certainly got a change in wildlife, because as I say, there's a Sasquatch just stood there looking about. So we'll head back over this way, past the container port, and probably build a base over the other side of it, because it looks cold here. I don't want to build a base where it's cold and run the risk of dying from cold, from hypothermia. So there's the road. So and there's the container place over there. I'm sure it's got a name. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'll find out. But if I build a base over that way, just the other side of this cold biome here, then everything I need is here. So I'll do that. So we'll call it a day for now. Call it a day for now. Thank you very much for watching again. I'm sorry this episode has been a resource gathering mission rather than exploring and finding new stuff. But I've learnt a very valuable lesson. Do not put your ownership stake on the outside of your building, because if you do, some scroats will nick everything you've got, and they did. And quite rightly so. And hopefully in the near future I'll be able to pay them back in kind, and we'll have a bit of a laugh with them. So thank you very much for watching. It's been great having you along. If you've enjoyed the episode, please do leave it a like, and if you've really loved it, please subscribe for future videos. This is Frilioth, and I'm out of here.